Okay guys, welcome. So this is going to be my little tutorial on how you snipe in Black Ops 3. This is the exact class that I use online. I got my Locus with ballistic CPU, fast mags, and rapid fire. My lethal is a Semtex, and I have concussion with afterburner, anti-up, and blast suppressor. With the anti-up, I feel like it's just a lot better for what I do because you can get your score streak faster, and since I don't have a second weapon, I won't need to use fast hands, so it's kind of useless. So it's my perk setup. I think it works the best. You guys can play around with it a little bit, see what works best for you. This works best for me. Same with the attachments. You can kind of see FMJ a little bit more, what kind of attachments you prefer. These are this is my preference of attachments, and I think it works really good for using it online. Um, so basically, there's a few things you have to kind of figure out when you're first sniping in this game, and one of those hugely is going to be the animation of the sniper rifle, because in previous games they've either like kind of swung out to the left and then came back in, or like an MW2 is kind of a little bit more like straight up. But Black Ops 2, I know that the sniping was a little bit different in there, a little bit different on the animation. So in Black Ops 3, you're going to get this animation where it's going to kind of come straight up but at a slight angle. So basically, that's kind of what it looks like, and it's going to bring it up pretty fast. And you're going to want to really kind of learn the animation, learn the aiming, and that's where going into a custom games with bots is going to help you. You're going to have to aim chest or higher to actually get that one-shot kill, and you can't actually drag scope, as I was just trying to drag scope there. It's going to be more of a, you have to aim first and then kind of scope in. Otherwise, you're not going to hit your shot, and it's going to make you really frustrated, and it's not the best way to learn how to snipe in this game. So, basically, when you're sniping, you're going to have to aim, and you're going to have to like kind of set your crosshairs on them first, and then do your quick scope, which is definitely a weird thing to learn, having to aim first and then shoot as you're scoping in, just because there's no really like an ability to drag scope in this game. I mean, you can, but it's not the same as if you're playing MW2 or Black Ops 3 per se, or Black Ops 2, sorry. It feels really weird to get used to. And once you do get used to it, it's the feeling of sniping in this game. Once you get used to it, it's so satisfying. And when you're kind of learning, kind of getting the feel of the sniping, I recommend kind of doing a little bit more of a hard scope, just kind of like that, kind of learn the animation, and with the hit detection in this game, kind of learn where you're gonna need to aim. See, like my aim is very high in this game, and that's mainly because look up a little higher, because when I first started sniping, I was kind of getting a lot of hit markers and shooting at their waist, and that made me really frustrated, and I was like, how do you snipe this game? So I kind of, I was like, you know what, instead of getting frustrated or whatever, I'm going to come on to private match, set up some bots, and kind of learn it that way. And Pomage has actually done this too. He went into some custom games and sat there for several hours just learning the sniping in this game. And once you do, like I said, it's very satisfying, but it's also very hard to learn in the meantime. So you're just really gonna have to come into a private match by yourself, set up some bots, and just really practice and practice and practice, and just get the technique, the animation down. You definitely want to be a little bit more fluent in your movement with your scope, because it is very picky as to where you actually hit. So you're gonna have to kind of tone down your sensitivity. Pomage plays on 7, I believe, is what he was saying. I actually play on 8 because I just can't play on anything lower. It feels way too slow. So it's up to you as to what sensitivity you want to play on, what sensitivity you're comfortable with, things like that. And then obviously what you can do is, once you do get a little bit more confident in your shot, you can always raise your sensitivity up and kind of, you'll have a better shot and you'll be a little bit more confident, so you can always raise your sensitivity. I recommend learning a little bit slower, just for the reasons that I've said, for like aiming and getting the motion, the animation of the sniper rifle down. It's way different than Black Ops 2, but it does sort of feel the same. It's gonna be a lot of preference on your attachments as to what you like. I tried FMJ, it didn't really do much for me. So I have rapid fire, fast mags, and ballistic CPU. That definitely seems to be where it's at for me, for you. But yeah, that's gonna be my tutorial on how you snipe in Black Ops 3. Hope you guys